your move.
Hey guys, it's me again. And by the way, I don't know if any of you have said this from the first video or not, but I did steal the stairs thing from Cali Effect. So if he has any beef with that, I apologize. I really like the aesthetic. This stairwell is well lit. Nothing against you. I just liked it a lot. So, and I really like your page. So if you guys don't follow Cali Effect or subscribe to Cali Effect, please check out his page. It's amazing. I think that he has some good discussion that's a little bit different than some of the other YouTubers too. So please check that out. But what I wanted to do with this video is just kind of introduce you to how I think being how I'm planning on doing it to start with, how I'm going to set up these videos, and how I'm going to kind of coordinate things. So I think most of the time I'm going to have my discussions here, where I have a nice lit area and it's easy to set up. So if there's any issues with this setup, please let me know. I'm totally open to suggestions throughout this whole process. Like I said, it's going to be a journey more than anything. So please just give me some feedback. For as far as deck lists and things, I'm not a huge collector, honestly, so I don't have a whole store of cards. You look at some of these YouTube pages, they have binders and whole shelves full of cards. I really just have my one little space on the desk of cards of decks that I'm working on and stuff like that, of product that I've just bought before I've sold some of the cards I don't want. So most of the deck lists and most of the discussion will be held using EDO Pro as the media for going over the cards and looking through the cards. And I think that will actually facilitate well with some of my collaborations. I'm based in the US in Pennsylvania, but a lot of the community that I've interacted with so far is actually from Europe, as well as other parts of the United States and Canada. And there's Yu-Gi fans everywhere. There's Yu-Gi-Oh fans everywhere. So I'm so open to collaborating with everybody. But to keep that in mind, I'm not going to be able to shoot a lot of these videos in person with these people because, believe it or not, I'm not flying to Europe to shoot a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do is, do it over Zoom or do it over some kind of call and use EDO Pro as a way for not only me, but also them to interact through the same page. So that way we can be looking at the same thing, kind of interact that way. So I'm going to shoot it over to EDO Pro real quick and show you some of the stuff that I'm working on there, give you a taste of how this is going to look, and let me know if there's anything wrong with the video, anything that you think needs changed so that way you can view it better. And please, 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 please leave a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe if you like the content. Even if you even if you like the content but you're not quite sure yet, please remember that I'm just starting. We'll iron out the kinks. If you give me any feedback, we'll continue to iron that out. So leave us a subscription. Just keep following me, follow my Instagram, and then that way you can keep track of some of this great content and grow with me as I grow this page and really get into some of this discussion.
Hello, everybody. We jumped over here to EDO Pro real quick, just giving you a rundown of what my little setup looks like and what we'll kind of be doing. I think for the most part, we'll be jumping into the deck section and we'll be going through different decks. Just for an example, we'll go to Cyber Dragons because that's one that I've been talking a lot about on my Instagram page and a deck profile that I've already shared. For now, ignore the side deck. That's just from when I was moving stuff around. But other than that, I think that it's the same as what I've posted on Instagram. And this is a deck that I really like a lot. So we'll use it as the example. And what we'll do is we'll mostly go through here and we'll use this format as an ability for you to see, what the setup is. If we start talking about different cards, say we're talking about Maximus, if we want to show you the effect or read you the effect, we'll pull it up on here so you can see the card, read the effect. Then I can read through the effect and you can see what exactly we're talking about when we start talking about cards. Along with this, if we're doing some kind of like podcast setup, this will give you something to interact with. I love podcasts, but I think that YouTube is definitely a more popular format than a lot of the podcast formats. So I really hope that some of those podcast type format discussions will give the ability to just, hang out and listen, drink in some of this discussion. But also, if you want to look at something, or if you hear us talking, you're like, what are they talking about? You can, bounce on here and see the card art. You can read the effects of whatever monsters we're talking about, things like that, just as a reference. I think every once in a while, if I'm talking about a card and I want to show you, a place you can get it, or a price for it or something like that, we may bounce over to like TCG Player and look at the price listed there. Or if I'm selling it on my eBay store, which you can also access through the link tree in my about section of my channel, I'll pull that up just to show you what it looks like on there or something. Just something simple, something easy to follow, something that we're all pretty familiar with, an easy way to look through some of these cards. Like I said, I don't have all these cards in person, or else I would do something like that. But I think that this is a simple way to have access to literally every card, and in the exact text that's on the card, et cetera, et cetera. If for some reason you don't like this format, if it's hard to see, hard to read, you just hate EDO Pro, you really only watch videos if they have real cards in them or something, let me know in the comments down below what you think and what could be better, and I'll put in as much effort as I can to make that happen for you. I have most of these cards for the Cyber Dragon deck, so I could do that in person. But if we're gonna bounce, I have, I was just starting to work on like a Drytron's deck. I have some of these cards, but I don't have all of them. And for example, like Burning Abyss, I actually don't have any of the. I mean, I have some of the staples, but I don't have any of the Burning Abyss cards. So that really makes it hard for me to do a deck list or have some type of meta discussion about cards I don't have if I only use in real life cards. And to keep it consistent, I was thinking about doing them all on here. So just let me know what you think. Let me know some of the things you want to see. As you can see, I have quite a few decks built. I know that it's not like a crazy amount. I even have some speed duel decks in here. My plan is that as I keep adding decks to the deck lists on my Instagram, I'll also reference them here. I'll go back and forth, kind of reference both. It'll give you a chance to interact with the Instagram page and the YouTube page for similar things. Obviously, slightly different content. One is going to be, Instagram's kind of a surface level content, but the YouTube channel hopefully will dig into a little bit more of that. So keep your eyes out on that. And please subscribe and like the post, leave any comments about things you'd like to see in the future. I appreciate each and every one of you.
And we're back from EDO Pro. I just want to say thank you again. Now that we've had that look, just a reminder to check out my affiliate links. If you go to the About Me section in my channel, you can see the link tree that takes you to everything you need to know. And just like I suspected, the cat has made an appearance. So if you just show up for the cat, I'm fine with that too. He'll probably be in just about every video. So please, like I said, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Leave a like. And join us back for when we start getting into some of this really awesome content that I have planned with some of these awesome collaborators and part of this community. I appreciate every one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you back here for the next video.
Your move,